Good evening. Happy Friday or Friday evening, heading into the weekend. Welcome to the Turtle Journal. This is like the last live I'm going to be jumping on to share with you guys before the cart closes for the Turtle Treasure Box for new subscribers to join this weekend. I'm closing the cart on Sunday, and there's a few spots left to become a subscriber. And tonight I wanted to quickly show you the original Turtle Treasure boxes, the first 4 boxes I ever put together with my subscription box of paper crafting, journaling supplies. And I want to share with you what came in the first 4 boxes, which was back in 2023. It feels like I say the original, OG boxes. It's actually really not that long ago, I guess, 2023. It's not so long ago. But I'd love for you to check them out with me and see what you think. If you are a subscriber or you have been a subscriber in the last few months or even in the last 12 months, I don't think you'll recognize these original boxes. A lot has changed in 2 years, and I haven't really actually gone through them. I'm not even sure everything that should be in these boxes is in these boxes. These are my nostalgic boxes that live in a special place in my study that I like to look at and remind me of how far I've come with the subscription box. Thanks to you guys, to all the subscribers, and to the support from you with your comments and your tips and your helpful feedback on the subscription box. So I guess we'll see when I open them what might be even inside and what might be missing from them. And I want to say thank you so much to 2 brand new subscribers who have joined since I last saw you guys on live on Wednesday, which is Nell from Victoria and Diana from WA. So 2 new subscribers who will get their first box in April. With all the other subscribers, we're all going to have the box called Romance, which comes in early April. So watch out for your shipping confirmation. If you're an existing subscriber, your payment will run on the 1st of April, and then you'll have a shipping confirmation from me by the 10th. It's going to be pretty close to the 10th for April. I'm still waiting for a couple of products to arrive. I mentioned maybe the week before last that I've had a couple of things show up that were not great, and I've had to rethink some of the products inside the April box and reorder alternatives. And then something else as well has actually not even shown up yet either. So I feel like this box is jinxed as far as logistics go. I've never had this many products either not be great or not show up on time. There seems to be happening with the April box. So I will do the best I can. But it just might mean shipping confirmations come out to everybody who's a subscriber closer to the 10th of April, rather than like by the 6th is usually when I try and get them out to you. So stay tuned to look for your shipping confirmation. So let's check out what came in the first 4 boxes ever of the Turtle Treasure Box. Like I said, the cart closes this weekend. So there's a few spots left, and they'll either sell out before Sunday or Sunday will come and go, and I will close the cart, and then that's it for the new subscribers until later in the year. So I only sort of open the cart for lots of new subscribers to join twice a year. And this time, having opened the cart, all of these Post-its here, I'm so excited. All of these Post-its here, thank you so much. These are all new subscribers. The blue ones here are catch-up ones because I haven't got my big sign out in such a long time. But all of these regular Post-it note colors here are brand new subscribers who will get their first box in April. And then, of course, all the other Post-its there are all the amazing existing subscribers who've been around way back when, and then through 2023 and 2024. And let's check out what came in 2023. Like I said, these will look very different, these boxes, to what has been in the last year. And if you've been a subscriber for about a year, you won't recognize what's in these. And I'm just fingers crossed hoping that, I'm not missing a heap of things inside these boxes. Let me start from the beginning, so I won't do August 1st. I'm relegated to our bedroom. The house is full of people this evening. There's children coming and going with their partners coming and going. My husband's watching TV and sports are on. So everything's a buzz this evening on a Friday night. So hence I set up here in this bedroom. But I didn't want to miss out coming to share with you guys these original boxes from the very beginning, because I just love to see how far it's come and whether you remember some of these boxes, or if you like them, maybe you like them. This one is going to cracks me up because this was the very first box, and it was an envelope. So the very first time I did the Turtle Treasure Box, I was trying to keep it inside an envelope so it was really economical to ship. And that's when my business was so tiny as well that the shipping was super expensive. The more things you ship with Australia Post, the cheaper sort of it gets per parcel. But way back at the beginning, the Turtle Treasure box was an envelope for the first month. Let me share with you. What else was it? Oh, that's right. I had a QR code as well. So you got a little insert. There was a QR code where you could join and give me some feedback, I think, on the box. And we also had a Zoom catch up. So if you remember, if you're a very first subscriber, you'll remember that way back when I first started, we had a Zoom catch up for subscribers, and I did a little QR code with the feedback form as well. And I made the inserts and attached them to a bit of a backing card. So the very first box was in June 2023, and it's an envelope. It's called Blush. So the very first one was called Blush. Let me show you what came inside. Oh, I remember this. These are so pretty. So this was the Blush box. I was so proud of this. I still am proud of it. I'll make sure I show it to you. I still am proud of it. I loved the products in here. It was just pretty and pink and vintage style and easy to put and package in an envelope to post out as well. So that was like super important at the very beginning before I decided to upgrade to a bigger packaging. So there's these beautiful stickers in the very first box called Blush, which there was 2 sets in here. One is a transparent set of stickers with a little dressmaker's mannequin, lots of pretty flowers. And another set in here is on white. So I think there was 2 sheets in that little set. This set here of die-cut pieces of cardstock was in the very first Turtle Treasure box as well. So different leaf shapes. They weren't stickers. They were just cardstock pieces, so you stuck them down with glue. And then 2 sets of pattern paper. So there was this pattern paper here, which, of course, is pink, hence the name Blush. So that's like graffiti pattern paper, and then another set of sort of graffiti pattern paper, but with different illustrations on. And then the last thing that came in the Blush box was a little set of butterfly stickers in a beautiful pink blush assorted color. So that was the very first box in June 2023 called Blush. So a little collection. So very simple, pretty, vintage. And I was just so excited to even have subscribers become like join up. I remember being so over the moon that subscribers decided to give my subscription box a shot, and everything came in an envelope because it was then super economical to post. But then I quickly realized that really restricted what I could include inside the box. So I feel like the June box of Blush in 2023 may have been the first and only envelope, but I could be wrong, because potentially July was also in an envelope. I can't remember that far back. Ladies, if you got this one, then remind me if you even remember. I can't remember if the July box also came in an envelope or if it's when I decided to switch to actual boxes. So this one is July, and this one was called Homegrown. This is the first month. I'm looking now. It's the first month that I included a visual guide. So June didn't have a visual guide, but July, the second ever Turtle Treasure box of all time, did have a visual guide, which I printed out at home myself. Oh, my printer was terrible. You can see that even had lines on it. I obviously needed to like clean the nozzles or something. I remember this box. This was a lot of fun, this Turtle Treasure box in July. And it got an insert as well. Again, we had a Zoom catch up, and there was a little QR code on there too. I think it had a survey for subscribers to let me know what they thought. And let's see what came in the July box called Homegrown. Well, that's right. There was a set of like a little mixture of pattern papers. So there's some pattern papers here and also postcards. There's actually 2 sizes of pattern paper in here. So there's A5 and then A6 with some illustrations and scripts and backgrounds and things on it. And then there's also some postcards included as well in this little selection of pattern paper. So that was the first thing that came in the July box. The next thing was this assortment of stickers. I remember this set of stickers. I love these stickers so much. These are like lots of like cherries and tomatoes and flowers and olives and really bright, vibrant colors, like really deep, vibrant colors, some butterflies as well, some baskets for in the garden. I remember that sticker set. That was a great sticker set. And then this was my sort of a little bit different kind of embellishment. These are some acrylic patterned pieces. So like little bookmarks you could use them for, or you could make them as like the hero part of a card or in your journal, and they're just made from plastic, but they're printed. And there's a couple in here, different colors, and they've got like, you can see they're very gardenish, very, there's lemons, and some are transparent and some are colored. You also got a set of these transparent lace frame stickers, and then I added these to the Turtle Journal range. So these were then added to the website as well. This is such a versatile, handy set of stickers. And then I think you just got, I reckon this was just empty, a little tiny mini envelope, because it made me think of a seed packet. So I reckon that one came like a bit of a seed packet sort of thing. And then this was the first month that I did a visual guide to give you some ideas of what you could do with what came inside the box. So this is my first month of having pictures of what I'd created and adding them to a little visual guide for you. And the insert was still handmade. So I printed that at home on vellum and then attached it to a backing card. And yeah, QR code, I reckon, took you to a survey. And then we had a Zoom catch up as well for subscribers. So that was way back July 2023. That was the box back then, the second ever box called Homegrown. But I can't remember if it was in a box or if it was still in an envelope back then. Not quite sure. I'm confident the next box after July, which was August, was in a box. So box number 3 from the very, very beginning, back from the very third box, which when I look at these Post-it notes here, because they're color-coded, I reckon the pink ones here are probably the new subscribers who joined with this box called Sapphire back in August 2023. And let's check out what came in this box. I definitely remember this box. I loved this box. I still actually look at this layout today. So this layout here that I did for the Sapphire box, I have actually used this in a Facebook ad lots of times. So I still love this layout, even now, 2 years later. I've taken a photo of it and I've used it on social media quite a bit. I remember doing that layout. And so I've got the little backing card again and a little QR code and a bit of a story about the box. And then inside came a little assortment. These stickers were so handy. Tiny, tiny washi stickers, just an assortment of beautiful blues, hence the name, Sapphire blues and purples, of little washi stickers. These are a little assortment of just pattern papers, just some handy little journaling pieces, and then another little set of journaling pieces. These patterned papers, which were very beautiful. They had lots of fashionista type vibes about them as well. Lots of purples and blues and florally, but also a bit, dressmaker and some really pretty silhouettes in there too. And then this sticker set here, this was a fun sticker set. This is called Fashionista. So there's beautiful stickers in here. And then also some lace frames as well that were included in that little sticker bundle too. And another sticker bundle, which was these beautiful sunflowers. These are on the website. So these are part of the Turtle Journal range now. These are called Blooms, and the variation is sunflowers. So this is the Bloom sticker set on the website, and these were the sunflower stickers. And I still remember doing the layout for this box back in August 2023. And I remember unexpectedly loving these tiny washi stickers. I think I used all of these that were included in my examples. Some of those, it's interesting with the Turtle Treasure box. Sometimes you think you'll just love everything about it, and then you struggle with it. And other boxes you open and think, oh, I don't know if this is really for me. I'm not sure what I'll do. And then you sort of get into it and really, you like unexpectedly really love it. So these are sort of the pictures. It's obviously hard to see on camera of I included in the visual guide. But I do definitely remember looking at this one now that I still know where that layout is in my journal. And I've used that a lot over the years because I still look at it and really enjoy it. I think it's really pretty. So I'm really proud of myself for that. I really love that. So that was exciting. So that was the August 2023 Sapphire box. So if you're a subscriber from even recently in the last 12 months, these are probably looking like crazy different. Maybe they don't. I just assume that. You guys have to let me know. Do they look different? Do they not look different to what, like the box now, back to when I first started? The last one I'm going to show you is Midnight in September 2023, the Midnight box. I remember doing the packaging or the fill in this one. I got myself a paper shredder, I reckon, about this time. So I've got some old books and things I had been shredding as the paper fill. So this is very rough, rustic, ready looking little bundle in here. So the first thing is I'm still doing the little handmade inserts as well. So a little insert there. The visual guide as well of showing some ideas for the layout. I really enjoyed this one. This makes me think about like a midnight garden almost. So it's called Midnight, but it makes me think of like a midnight garden, like a rose garden or something at midnight. So this is another example of the layout. The colors aren't great to see on the printed layout, so it's a bit hard to really appreciate what it looks like. And the first thing that came in the midnight box is a little selection of pattern papers. The next thing was my favorite, and then I did add these to the Turtle Journal range, is some really pretty lace-inspired wrought iron vintage old gates. They kind of like make you think of something you'd see outside a castle or a cemetery, kind of a bit of a, even like Harry Potter feel to them, really old English gates. And you got a set of black ones and white ones. And then these did get added to the range. So these did end up on the website that you could buy. So that was the next thing that came in the Turtle Treasure box. Then you got this cute little set of pattern papers and vellums. So this has got vellums in it and pattern papers, just little pieces that are just handy to add as layers to different things to your project. And then the last thing was my favorite thing. And I reckon I added, yes, I did. I put this on the website as well. So this was available too for everybody to buy, but it was a set of 3. So the Turtle Treasure Box subscribers got a roll of this really pretty rose midnight PET tape that's transparent. I'll show it to you because it's so pretty. And then I added a set of 3 to the website. So then you got a set of 3. These stayed on the website for quite a while. I reckon I had them on there for at least a year, maybe longer. And I use this set of PET tape often because it's just so versatile. It's just black, white, greys, easy to add as a background, really easy to cut out the roses as well and use them as accents. And it has a really pretty shimmery sort of holographic effect to it as well. So that was the other thing that came in the midnight. Yeah, in the midnight box from September 2023. That might be the last thing. Actually, I have to do a bit of a dig through the little bits of shredded paper there just to check if that was the last thing. I'm realizing as well that at this stage, I didn't have like an insert. So it didn't tell you what was included in the box. So you didn't sort of know what was in there. It just gave you a collection of things, but you didn't know what the names were. I love that feel. I feel like I want to use that for something. Old paper is just so pretty. Hey, it smells great and it feels great. It's so tactile. So that's the September box, which was box number 4, the 4th ever original box. I'd love to know what you think about these original boxes and what you think about the boxes now compared, because it's, I guess, thinking about it, I have my sort of thoughts about seeing the difference, but it sort of doesn't really matter what I think about them. I'd love to know what you guys think about the difference, or is there even a difference? Can you even tell a difference between these original boxes and the current boxes? For me, it seems massively different, but that's because I put them together, I guess. I'm probably a bit biased that way. But having looked at these, if you're watching on a replay, like tomorrow over the weekend or something, if you see me, leave me a comment, let me know if you've seen a reveal, even if you're not a subscriber, but you've seen me do a reveal of a box recently. Do these feel really different to you or much the same? I don't know. I just really interested to know. So that's the original boxes, the first ever Turtle Treasure boxes from 2023, the first ever 4 boxes, where the first one was definitely an envelope, but I'm thinking perhaps maybe the first 2 were in an envelope. I actually can't remember. And then they swapped to boxes after that, which was way more versatile because box 4 had that roll of tape in it, which I could never have done if it was inside an envelope. So that's everything tonight. I just want to jump on and show those to you. It's a bit of a trip down memory lane. I hope you enjoyed that. Leave me a comment. Let me know you stopped by and where you watch from. And thank you to all the new subscribers who have joined. I'm so excited to be able to put together April boxes for you. And there's just a few spots left, like a tiny, tiny handful of new places left. So head to the website there. The link is in the description, and start your subscription today to become a Turtle Treasure Box subscriber, and you will get the April box with all of us as well, and get to do some crafting and creating with this little kit. You'll get delivered to your doorstep in early April. It will come express post to you as well. You don't pay extra for express shipping. You pay standard shipping, and then I bump up the difference and I pay for express because I want you to get it really early in the month. And then, we can all craft and create with what's inside the box. It's a great opportunity to layer in other things you have at home as well. And it's also, I know some subscribers like to say they just grab their box and they take it away with them on holiday, and they know that everything in there creates some projects, so you don't need to add in a lot of extra things. Or it's handy to go sit at your dining room table and you don't need to add in a lot of extra expensive things because everything in here goes together, and the visual guide will give you some ideas of what you can do with the products inside. Most of the products included in the Turtle Treasure Box stay exclusive for subscribers. So if you've seen anything in recent months in the Turtle Treasure Box, you think, oh, I love those products, they're really cute, you're likely not to see them added to the website. Sometimes I add bits and pieces to the website from different boxes. A couple of things from these boxes did get added to the website. But on the whole, if you're a subscriber, you get exclusive products that stay just exclusive for you guys as subscribers. And we'll get to do little projects together and then share what we've made. And then I get to show them to you like on a reveal every month, which is really fun. So stay tuned for the end of April. Then you'll get to see hopefully some new subscribers send me what they make as well. So if you are a new subscriber, when you get your April box, if you do some crafting and some projects, some scrapbooking or journaling or card making, like send me some photos via email so I can share them with everybody on the Facebook and YouTube live I do at the end of April. It's like the most fun part of the month to check out all the projects everybody's made. It's really inspiring. So that's all for tonight. Have a lovely Friday night, everybody, and a lovely weekend. Head to the website and start your subscription today if you're just on the fence about it. Get the April box and see what you think. You're not locked into any time frame. You can cancel any time. You could even pause if you need to. The biggest perk of being a subscriber, apart from getting a little mystery bundle to treat yourself every month, is your price stays the same. So if you become a subscriber, whatever price you pay now and today will never change forever and ever. So you can keep that. Like there's no other subscriptions to give you a fixed price forever, but the Turtle Treasure Box does. I'm very proud to do that, and I will always continue to do that. You guys are the most precious people to me and supporting of my business. So your price will stay the same for as long as you remain a subscriber. Have a lovely Friday evening, everybody, and a great weekend. If you have any questions, send me an email. You can leave me a comment here as well, but Facebook isn't great at giving me notifications of all the comments that are left on different videos and posts on social media. So if you've got any questions, just head to the website and go through the website and send me an email. I'll be happy to help you. See you guys later.